Hello everyone, in this video I am going to present an interesting app called Desmos. Desmos is a free graphing calculator, gives us a visual way to understand expressions. It is a calculator plus interactive simulation tool. Let's open the application. As a first expression I am considering y is equal to x square. To get that, on the keyboard I am tapping on y is equal to x and then I am tapping on a square. Then on the graph area I got the plot for y is equal to x square. To zoom in and zoom out the graph area, we can pinch the screen with two fingers like that. We can change the graph settings by tapping on the wrench icon available on the right top corner. Then we can get various options. The first option is projector mode, where you can find a checkbox to reverse the contrast. If I tap on that checkbox, then we can get a dark mode for our application. Then I am getting our normal mode back by unchecking that reverse contrast option. Coming down, here you can find the options to set the label for x-axis as well as y-axis. I am setting the label for the x-axis as x and I am setting the label for the y-axis as y. And also we have option to change the limits of x-axis as well as y-axis. Now I am changing the limits of x-axis first. I am using the limit from -5 to +5 for the x-axis with a step size of 1. Similarly, I am using the y-axis limit from -25 to +25 with step size 2 I am using. Then if I go back, then on the graph you can find the x label x here and y label y here. With step size 1 we got the x limit from -5 to +5, and with step size 2 we got the limits for the y axis is from -25 to +25. Here we can listen to some audio trace with respect to our graph by using this speaker symbol here. If you tap on that symbol, we have an option here graph with some speed control. Just I am reducing the speed here to half and then I am using the button here graph to listen to the tone with respect to our graph. Coming back to our actual window, I am going to use another graph to compare both. Then tap on the plus symbol, where you can find different options: expression, note, table and folder. Here we are going with expression. Then tap on 2, where I am using the another expression y is equal to x. I am tapping on a power b with 3 as power. Then we got the second plot also on the graph window. Then easily we can compare both the graphs now, because we got the first graph with blue color and the second graph with green color. So next I am considering a straight line equation, which is y is equal to mx plus c. Here m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. Both are parameters we need to add here. To add these parameters, Desmos is giving us an option which is sliders. If I tap on all, then automatically 2 sliders are included for m as well as c. So by default the range given for these sliders is from -10 to 10. If you want to change that, you can change. Here I am changing the limit for m from -5 to +5 with step size 1. Now we can move these sliders in both the direction to change m as well as c. See, if I change the slope, then automatically the graph is getting changed. In the same way I am changing the y-intercept value. Accordingly the plot is changing its position. In that way we can add sliders for various parameters in our expression. Next I am going to find the value of x in an expression x cube plus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. For that I am entering that expression. Now in order to find the value of x when this expression becomes 0, then I am tapping that plot when x is equal to 0. Then we can identify the value of x, that is 1.456 when this entire expression becomes 0. To check with different functions that Desmos support, tap on functions button. Then you can find 4 different types of functions here. Trigonometric functions, functions related to statistics, functions related to visualizations and distributions, and various miscellaneous functions. Now we will check with some functions. First one is sine function. Let me consider sine of some 90 degrees. See, it is showing 0.89 something, because by default the input argument for the sine function here is in radians. To consider this input argument in degrees, go to that settings option and where select degrees. Then you will get sine 90 degrees is equal to 1. Next I am going to consider minimum, maximum and median. So to get the minimum of list of values, we need to use min function. As input we need to provide a list in square brackets. So among 4, 5, 8, 3, minimum is 3, that's why I got 3 as result. Let me consider the maximum and the mean. Here the mean is 5 for this 4 element list. In the same way median you can find with a median function. Then the median of these 4 values will be 4.5. To show various visualization functions, I am considering a list now. Then I am going to use histogram function to generate the histogram of this list. Histogram function accepts 2 inputs. The first one is dataset and the second one is width of the bin. In our case the dataset is L1. I am considering a bin size of 1 now. Then we got the histogram for the given list. Now I am changing the bin width from 1 to 2. Then we got the histogram with bin size 2 now. In the same way we can generate a dot plot. This is the dot plot of list L1 with a bin size 2. And also we can generate the box plot. The box plot accepts only the input dataset as an input argument. And the function is box plot. So that is the box plot generated for the given dataset. Now we look at integrations and differentiations. Now I am going to find out the integration of 2x plus 8 with limits 2 and 5. I am going with functions, miscellaneous and then integral symbol. Lower limit is 2 and upper limit is 5 and the expression is 2x plus 8 dx. Then we got the answer 45 for this. In the same way we can go with differentiation function. We have d by dx in the miscellaneous functions. D by dx of 2x square plus 4 I am considering. And also we can enter the table data to get the plot. To include the table data, tap on the plus symbol, then select the table option. Then you can go with x and y values. Then if you zoom out, we got all those values as dots on the graph. So like this we can use the Desmos app for the purpose of graphing as well as to solve some expressions. To explore more about this app, go to the desktop version at www.desmos.com.